So this has been published now, and this is the tool. It's 2 pages. The first page describes it textually, and then the right side gives a table for people to use. Now, the one thing that, with the way the governor conveyed that, if the state test positivity is less than 6%, and if the hospitals or the healthcare system, let's say, has sufficient resources to care for all the COVID, non-COVID persons, then this model is operative. And just like the governor said, we're not going to tell you different guidance about closing or opening. Now, if the test positivity goes up to 10% and the hospitals are running out of beds, then we're going to come back and we're going to step in and we're going to give different guidance if it's above those levels. But we haven't been over the 6% for months, and so this is going to give a wide array of latitude for local control. So here's how this works. You're supposed to check every Thursday. We put at 8 o'clock because we publish this every afternoon, late afternoon. And then if you do that, you determine what color are you on the map. You don't even have to look at the numbers. You just have to look at your county and look at the color, and it matches this. And whatever color you are, you follow the instructions there. If you are green and if you are yellow, and I'm going to simplify this because it's a press conference, not really an academic lecture, but you essentially follow the Kentucky Department of Education Healthy at School guidance, okay? So the green and the yellow, you follow the KDE flagship document. If you hit orange, you know that you are heading for trouble, and it is recommended that you consider whether you should do virtual only, hybrid, or if you should still consider in person. That will be a decision the local school authorities will make. We give in the textual document a short list of things for you to consider, things that have to do with the needs of the students, the unique considerations of the community, other public health measures that may come into play that the school or superintendent may discuss with the local public health department. There's a number of things that are listed there for possible consideration. If you hit red though, if you look at 8 o'clock on Thursday night and your county is red, you should suspend in-person instruction and you should go to virtual only. And so that's our recommendation. That's what's done in other states. That aligns with the Kentucky High School Athletic Association, where they say that if you are red, you should not have competitions the following week. So if you hit red, you should go to virtual only. Now, I don't know how many people have played Chutes and Ladders, the old board game here, but when you're going up the scale from green to yellow to orange to red, you're climbing one ladder at a time, one level at a time. When you hit red, you hit the big chute, and you go back to orange or to yellow before you start up again. And we did that for another very specific reason. Some places say when you go to red and you shut down in person, you shut down for 2 weeks, but we don't know what you're going to have in 2 weeks. We don't know if you'll need 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Heck, we don't even know if somehow in 1 week you're just lucky. There was one spurious day today. We don't want to keep you out longer than we need to. But if you get down to yellow, it increases the likelihood you're not going to just be flipping back and forth between in-person, out of in-person, in-person, out of in-person. So when you hit red, your county needs to get back down to yellow again, and then you can resume in-person instruction. All right? So this is explained in that document. I will talk with the superintendents tomorrow and with others in the education community Thursday night, and I'm sure there'll be additional outreaches after that. At the very bottom in the blue, we refer people to the Kentucky High School Athletic Association for athletic guidance, and on the right-hand side it says at the bottom, just like up for the schools, no competition, suspend all athletics and extracurriculars if you hit the red and go to virtual only. So this, I will tell you, my Deputy Commissioner, Dr. Connie White, has spent hundreds of hours probably at this point working with Kentucky Department for Education and superintendents. She and Interim Commissioner Brown spoke to probably 30 different school districts, if not more, over the last few weeks. This type of decision-making tool was requested repeatedly, and this is similar to one that's used in West Virginia, and so we have provided it. And I feel if we follow this, it allows for a responsible local control, and we will look forward to the schools using this going forward.